What's up, everyone? It's Ronnie2K. I'm live here at the arena. The vibe is crazy.
Hey, yo, watch out, bro.
Hey, MP, what's going on?
Do I know you?
Yeah, I'm Ronnie.
Oh, from the team. Okay, is that why you got the camera?
No. Ronnie2K. I'm doing content than ever. All you gotta do is get a build to 90 and you unlock a bunch of cool stuff.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, on rework builds.
Okay, like what, though?
Head start on level grinding, silver level badge unlocks, accelerated badge progression. There's a lot more. We can chop it up. We can talk about it. Like, you want to come on the live? Say what's up to
hey, y'all doing? What's up, man? This is MP.
Like,
hey, I got to go to practice, man. But I appreciate the offer. Always great running into you. Keep doing your thing,
you
man.
sure?
I'm sure, bro. Keep doing your thing, man. All right.
That's my guy. He's actually my best friend. Make sure you hit that like button.
Coach Tucker showed me some photos of the gym you and your manager set up.
Yeah, I wanted to work on my game 24/7.
Something wrong with our training facility?
It doesn't have any candy in the vending machines. No, I just wanted to make sure I didn't have any excuses. You know how it is.
I do. And that work ethic of yours is something we all love about you.
Thank you.
You're going to fit our culture like a glove.
Well, I'm excited to be here. I feel like this is a perfect place to start my career.
Fantastic. Well, then why don't we talk about our goals for the season then? As a former player, I understand how important it is for an organization.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
When you make the playoffs, anything can happen. But from where we stand right now, we are looking to secure the 4th seed, get home court advantage for the first round, and then make it out of the first round.
Hold on. That's it?
No, I get it, MP. As a player, it is championship or bust. But as the general manager, it is my job to look at the organization with clear eyes. And from where I stand, we're still a few roster moves away from legitimate title contention.
Not if I take a leap.
Would be a failure if we didn't make it out of the first round. And then some changes would have to be made.
I see what you mean. That's fair.
Great. So let's talk about how you can contribute to the success of our team. Coach Tucker is going to go through some personal goals that you need to set for the first half of the season.
We've got some strong opinions on what you should focus on, but we'd like to get your input too.
Okay.
This is a collaboration.
That's great because I have been visualizing exactly how I want my career to be.
Visualizing.
Yeah.
Huh.
You know, like meditation and manifestation, that sort of thing.
Well, why don't you manifest some opinions on this list of potential goals for the first half of the season? Let me know if anything speaks to that. Giving our players a list of specific goals to work on for the first half of the season is the best way to drive development.
All right, I'm with it.
It also allows us to give you some milestones to track your progress. We'll even highlight on our schedule some key games to use as measuring sticks.
That's that communication that you were talking about.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Pick a goal.
Okay.
I want to win the NBA Cup.
Tell me why.
It'll give us a head start on building towards a championship. We'll see what those top teams are throwing at us and what they're taking away, and we'll get the experience and the knowledge of those win-or-go-home games.
Whoa, you're making this sound easy.
Coach, what did you say to me at the beginning of training camp?
If it were easy, everyone would do it.
And the path to the title won't be easy. But if we're going to get taken serious as competitors, the NBA Cup gives us that, Coach.
And that's what we'll work toward.
Okay, fantastic. Wish being a GM was always this easy. Oh, one more thing.
Yep.
We got Media Day coming up.
Oh, I love Media Day. It's always been fun for me as a fan, so this will be cool.
Our PR director, Donna Chase, she's going to walk you through everything. She's great. You're going to love her. Brian, anything you want to add?
Just keep working. Yeah, we'll talk more about your spot in the rotation as we get closer to the season opener.
All right. Appreciate your time. Look forward to building something special here.
So do we.
All right. Thank you.
Have a good one.
You too.
There he is, the man, the myth, the legend.
What do you want? Huh? Is that it? What you doing, Donna?
Hey, I'm Donna. Nice to meet you.
So nice to meet you, Donna. My manager tells me you're one of the best PR people in pro sports.
Well, I'm not sure Mr. Wells has the requisite experience to make that call, but I'm glad he thinks highly of me. Shall we talk Media Day?
Yeah, let's do it.
Now, this is all pretty standard fare, and I know Mr. Wells signed you up for media training over the summer, so there shouldn't be anything you can't handle.
You can call him Patrick. We're not that formal with each other.
If that's your preference.
It is.
Wonderful. We've also secured you an interview with 2K Tip-Off magazine. If all goes well, you will be the cover athlete for their upcoming issue.
Wow, that sounds fun.
It is important to note that this interview will not be conducted by our in-house content team, which means anything you say can be published, especially if it's sensational or controversial in any way.
It's noted.
I'm gonna be upfront with you, MP. I'm a team employee, first and foremost. And it's my job to make sure this team is seen in the best light possible. You make the team look good, we'll be on great terms. You make the team look bad, and we will have a problem. But I have no reason to doubt your character. By all accounts, you're a responsible, smart, considerate young man. And it's because I respect you that I want to put my cards on the table.
Thank you.
Are we clear?
Crystal clear, Miss Chase.
Please, call me Donna. Now, whenever you're ready, you can take that elevator to the practice facility and start your interview.
Okay. First, I gotta talk to Coach.
Son, you look like an MPC. Need some new threats.
Coach?
That's pretty much the case for every player in an NBA locker room. Until they get to the league.
Right, of course.
There's no nice way to say this, so I'm gonna put it bluntly. You've got an established player in front of you. You want his spot, you're gonna have to take it from him.
Okay. That makes sense.
This team is a meritocracy. You get the minutes you earn. Nothing's given. It doesn't matter what your draft position is or how much you're getting paid. You get it done out there on the court, we'll put you in the starting lineup.
So just so I'm clear, how do you make that decision? Like, will you let me know when I've done enough to become a starter?
Yeah, we've got some milestones we want to see you hit. You hit them, we'll put you in the starting lineup.
This is all pretty straightforward.
Like Cliff said, communication is a big part of what we do here as a ball club.
I can see that, and it's much appreciated, Coach.
Good. Now get ready. It's almost game time.
All right. I'll see you later, Coach.
See you.
Get ready to light it up tonight.
Yo.
So how'd it go with Coach? Any surprises? What'd he say?
Yeah, not really. If I want to be a starter, then I got to outplay the guy ahead of me. Simple as that.
Yeah. Yeah, that seemed fair.
It's sports. It is what it is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, look, not to bring any extra motivation or anything like that, but you know only starters get endorsement deals, right?
I already know. You know, dudes on the bench ain't getting no shoe deal.
They're not. Not right now, but that day will come.
Okay.
For right now, let's just take this in. We in the league. I mean, you ever visualize something like this?
You know what, P, man? I never really thought about what the tunnel looks like, man.
No. I'm not talking about the tunnel. I'm talking about right here. You and me, you getting ready to play in your first NBA game.
Honestly, no. You know, nothing prepares you for this, man. No matter how many high-pressure situations that you face, this is different, man.
Or what about that open run I got you an invitation to? You know, things got a little heated between you know who, yeah?
Well, yeah, that was dope, but we didn't have 20,000 people watching us, man.
That's true.
Yeah, it's a little different.
It's different.
All right, then.
It's different. It's different.
Yeah.
But hey, look, though, I ain't gonna hold you up, man. I know you gotta go win that game.
No doubt, no doubt.
Yeah, so make Plainview proud, yeah?
You already know what it is, P.
You know. Plainview.
Sixer fans, see the nearest ticket booth. More information about one of the tickets, call Tommy Hogan. And folks, be sure to come out to the game for our water bottle giveaway. All fans attending will receive a Sixers logo water bottle. We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you have an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word 76ers along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our guest relations team will respond immediately.
The fans have been waiting for it. They want to see the debut of MP. He'll get a chance to show what he can do as they make their home debut. You can feel the electricity in the building. Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, with David Aldridge roaming the sideline. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Milwaukee. On Friday, the Chicago Bulls come into town, tipping off a homestand for them. Then on Sunday, they'll tip off a road trip in Brooklyn where they'll take on the Nets.
And for their matchup with the Celtics, that'll be their fourth outing in this young season. Coach will want to have his team starting to build a rhythm by then.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The guard and off guard are Lillard and Trent. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 slot. And for the 76ers, they've got Embiid. Paul George is out there with Yabusele. Then there's Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the 2 guard. Well, the start of MP's NBA journey begins now. These are the first minutes for the first-round pick.
And I have high hopes for MP over the course of his career. This guy's a student of the game and was a fanatic about Jordan's Bulls when he was growing up.
Here we are, Greg, in Game 1 of the NBA season. How does opening night feel different from the rest of the season, the rest of the schedule?
Well, Kevin, it's the excitement of the unknown. Everybody comes in with the highest of expectations, right? You got new teammates, some new wrinkles, still a lot to figure out and shake out over the course of a long season.
Sinks the three-pointer.
And the rare catching fire from a center. Brook Lopez is a different kind of five, possesses incredible range.
Here's Grimes. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Embiid against Lopez. Good D by Lopez.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
Now, here's Maxey. Here's Embiid. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
Here's George. They get the rebound. No one near Maxey as he lets it fall.
That's good. Here we go. Here we go.
Get back in there. The 76ers trail by 3. Let's go across the court, and here's some more news on MP.
Oh, yeah.
Hey guys, a lot of excitement in the air as MP makes his NBA debut tonight. I asked him how he felt about his journey here, and he told me it hasn't been easy. I had to grow a lot as a person and as a player, but I'm ready to keep putting in the work and fight my way to the top. It's just the beginning of what could be a fantastic career.
Gosh, I love that kid. Hey, David, you can tell this organization expects big things from MP. Pass to Lillard. Here's Sims. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Portis. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And the 76ers with possession. They're on a 10-2 run here. Kicks it out to Maxey. Back to MP.
Oh, yeah.
MP's got 6 points.
Gets the ball inside and gets it done. Nice work by MP.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Now, here's Lillard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the 3. Can't hit that one. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Philadelphia ahead as they end the first quarter on a 14-5 run. We've got more in store for you right after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the 76ers.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
MP out there with Oubre. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Lowry. And it's McCain in at the 2. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. Now, here's MP. He has 6. It's stolen by Green. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. The 3-ball. It's hauled in by the 76ers. This game against Milwaukee here, it's their first look to start the season.
And they swept the season series against this group last season. Pretty impressive stuff.
Here is Lowry. The 3. Traps in the tray. Lowry's got the lead up to 4 now for the 76ers.
Can't let Lowry get comfortable from beyond the arc because he's more than capable of hurting you.
He gets it in there.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Thanks. Well, the Sixers this summer signing Paul George to create a star trio, along with the great value signings around the edges. Philly is widely regarded as one of the league's most improved rosters. And guys, this team is poised to compete with the league's best. They have a big 3, and they have a real chance now to win a championship.
No doubt about it. We appreciate the update. Thanks, Shams.
And they've done well at taking advantage.
MP inside. Working on Green. Here's McCain. Scoreless thus far. And that one is good. And the 76ers lead by 2.
And try and name a 6-footer who likes to operate inside more than Lowry. He is a beast.
Oubre against Giannis. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. MP finds Lowry. Back to MP. Shot clock at 6. He takes it in. MP finishes inside.
What a finish by MP. He just finds a way to convert through contact.
To the middle. Green, no luck. Philadelphia leading by 4. Pass to Oubre. Now here is Lowry, covered by Rollins. And here's MP for 3. MP drills the 3.
Yeah, and they're shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Milwaukee's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Taking me off. Yes, I will.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Trent's checked in for Kevin Porter. And it's Damian Lillard in for Rollins.
Ah, está solo. No. Bang.
And the 76ers making a change here. MP's checked in.
Give yourself a round of applause.
And here's Maxey. Pass to Grimes. Maxey kicks to MP. Unloads. MP gets the job done inside.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off on that long-range affair. And frankly, that's probably a good idea.
The 11-footer. And that one hits back iron. Here's George. Misses the chippy right there. Brings the first half to a close. 76ers on top, up by 10. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Trying to get some assists, but yeah. Stop working as I wanted to.
Welcome to the halftime show. And if they're going to turn this around, it's going to be a long road back for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Well, their problems start on the backboard, and it's not just a few unlucky bounces. It's an activity, Shaq.
Which is something you can fix if you want to, but I'm not seeing a lot of want to from them.
And shifting our focus now, a breakdown of the injuries around the league.
When Tatum's not out there, the lineup takes a major hit. He's at the center of what they do offensively, and they ask him to guard the league's best wings.
No question, Shaq, a painful loss at both ends. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fella.
What? No way.
He's checked in for George. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Kevin Porter's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Trent in at the 3 spot.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's MP. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Now, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Something seemed to click for him at halftime. He's looked a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now.
Pass to Embiid. And he gets the bucket. 7 points for Joel Embiid.
Once Embiid has the ball in that spot, it's lights out.
Lillard, the pass to Lopez. Back to Trent. Takes a 3. Rebound by the 76ers. MP passes to Embiid. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Come on, bro.
Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Porter. Unloads from 13. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's MP. And it is the buzzer. Wow.
Resourceful.
And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a 6th sense.
I'll end up on the bench again.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Kelly Oubre drills the three-pointer. Porter's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Here's MP, and the layup is
good. A great look provided by Embiid. The big man just dropping dimes.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Bucks. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. And Antetokounmpo with the jam. Butler, Philadelphia moving the ball around. Embiid dishes to MP. Yep, that one goes in there. And that's now 21 points for MP.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
The 76ers have gotten all three of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Embiid, the pass to MP. Green with the rebound.
No!
Bucks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Giannis against Oubre. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 6 rebounds here tonight. MP kicks to Oubre. Green against MP. Pass to McCain. Shot clock at 5. Butler with the ball. Now guarded by Porter. The three from MP of Tyrese Maxey. Greg, according to him, he's just getting started.
Well, Kevin, I'd have to agree. I mean, he's got some big shoes to fill with James Harden leaving, but each year this guy has just gotten better. And not only has he matched Harden's production in Philadelphia, I think he's exceeded it.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Rollins. A great 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Lopez, who's checked in for Bobby Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green, and Lillard subbed in for Porter. Butler passes to MP. Down low. Lets it go with the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. MP's got 11 in the second half.
MP looking solid from there.
Here's Rollins. Lillard outside. Milwaukee, no good that time either. 76ers have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Here's McCain, covered by Lillard. Here's MP, chalk up 2 there. MP's got 9 points in the quarter.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Out of bounds, it'll be 76ers ball.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the 76ers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple on this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking him down.
MP inside, guarded by Kuzma. They set the pick. And stolen by Kuzma. And here we go. Fast break. Kuzma's got it. And the dunk.
No! Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
And as soon as they got the steal, it was off to the races. This is the aggressive mindset that the coaching staff encourages them to maintain.
Back to Oubre. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's MP, and he finishes nicely on the way.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We appreciate you tuning in tonight. So long, everyone.
Another game, another win. Back to work tomorrow.
First game in the pros. I'm sure your phone is blowing up.
No, I haven't had a chance to look at my phone yet.
Well, when you do, there'll be texts from every person you've ever met and a few people you haven't. Most notably, there will be press looking for quotes.
They can hit me up on text, too?
They do. And you want to handle this like you would any regular press conference. You want no comment? No comment. You want to answer? Go ahead and answer. Just remember, everything you say is on the record and has an impact. Most importantly, on your team chemistry and your public perception. Okay?
Makes sense.
Look, emotions run high when a game has just ended, okay? All I'm asking is that you take a moment to think before you respond. Words can get twisted easily in the league, and what might seem like a harmless bit of bragging could be taken as a slight. A teammate, by an opponent, a coach, you name it.
I'm under a microscope now.
That's right. All part of the business.
Understood.
Great. If you have any other concerns, press or PR related, you know where to find me.
So I'm thinking about letting the kids plan the next vacation. Why not? Pick 3 destinations and then pick from the best one. Risky.